Across America's open roads, a quiet revolution is forming. It doesn't roar like a diesel engine or shine with chrome excess. It glows, a mirror of sky and earth combined. This is Nomad X, a prototype that challenges the very definition of a recreational vehicle. Part architecture, part machine, entirely reimagined. For nearly a century, RV design has chased comfort through mechanics, bigger engines, thicker walls, heavier frames. But the engineers behind Nomad X asked a different question. What if mobility could feel weightless? Where most RVs extend by force, pistons, gears, steel arms, Nomad X unfolds through precision and balance. Its glass modules expand in complete silence, driven by electromagnetic linear actuators and counterweighted carbon fiber arms. The transformation looks less like machinery and more like choreography. Each wall is made from adaptive glass, a next-generation material developed from aerospace polymers. It shifts from transparent to opaque in milliseconds, using electric tinting layers only a few microns thick. In daylight, it reflects heat and glare. At night, it turns fully clear, letting you fall asleep beneath the stars without ever leaving the comfort of climate-controlled air. Nomad X isn't just an experiment in materials, it's a statement about freedom. Traditional RVs separate you from the world outside. At first glance, Nomad X looks impossible, a vehicle made almost entirely of glass. But the illusion of fragility hides one of the strongest structural shells ever built for a mobile home. Each panel isn't traditional glass at all. It's multi-layered composite crystal polymer, pressure-laminated with a nano-reinforced mesh core. This creates a material lighter than aluminum, yet up to 5 times stronger than tempered glass. The panels flex slightly with changes in temperature or terrain, giving the structure resilience under vibration and wind load. That's how Nomad X can remain both aerodynamic on the highway and structurally rigid when parked and expanded. Beneath the transparent body lies a monocoque carbon titanium frame, similar to what's used in next-generation aerospace designs. It provides the strength-to-weight ratio needed to carry an entire deployable architecture without exceeding road-legal weight limits. The expansion system itself is a marvel of kinetic design. Unlike the hydraulic slides of conventional RVs, Nomad X uses electromagnetic linear actuators, quiet, maintenance-free, and incredibly precise. Each actuator is controlled by an onboard AI subsystem that monitors balance, wind direction, and surface angle in real time. If the ground shifts, the system compensates instantly, keeping every panel aligned to within 1 millimeter of tolerance. When deployed, Nomad X grows from a standard 8-foot-wide travel mode to a 20-foot-wide living configuration, expanding its internal volume by nearly 230%. The upper glass sections rise gently, forming an arched canopy that filters sunlight through multi-tone tint layers. It's not just expansion, it's transformation. And despite its complexity, the entire process takes under 90 seconds from start to finish. All it needs is a voice command. Deploy home mode. Once expanded, the system auto-locks each panel into the carbon frame using magnetic couplers. No mechanical pins, no bolts, just precision-engineered magnetic tension strong enough to hold a small car in place. The engineers behind Nomad X describe it not as a vehicle, but as a kinetic habitat, a living system where motion, light, and structure are interwoven. Even stationary, it looks alive, a structure in constant conversation with its environment. Form follows function. But in Nomad X, form and function are one continuous idea. Nomad X dissolves that barrier. When its walls are transparent, it becomes a living observatory, an immersive habitat where nature isn't viewed through a window, but shared. It's not a vehicle that moves through landscapes. It's one that belongs to them. To make a vehicle of glass is to confront nature itself, light, heat, and fragility. The engineers behind Nomad X approach that challenge not as a limitation, but as an invitation to invent. Each surface of Nomad X is built from Smart Glass NX, a 5-layer electro-optic composite. The outer layer repels ultraviolet radiation. Beneath it, a thermochromic filter adjusts automatically to external temperature. At the core lies a liquid crystal shading film, shifting opacity within 50 milliseconds of receiving voltage. This means the glass isn't just transparent, it's intelligent. When direct sun strikes the surface, it darkens to 10% transparency, reducing interior heat by more than 60%. When clouds move in, it clears again, allowing natural light to flood the cabin. The process is silent, seamless, and continuous. No blinds, no manual adjustments. The structure itself thinks about comfort. Nomad X can also sense privacy. At night, if interior lighting exceeds exterior luminance by a preset ratio, the glass auto-tints to prevent visibility from outside. From within, you still see the landscape, but from outside, it appears as a muted mirror. Engineers tested the material in simulated desert conditions, reaching 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Where ordinary tempered glass fractured, the Smart Glass NX panels flexed and recovered, their molecular bonds absorbing expansion stress. That flexibility allows Nomad X to handle crosswinds up to 60 miles per hour while maintaining full panoramic clarity. It's the difference between a vehicle that merely survives the environment and one that adapts to it. At night, those same panels transform again. Microscopic LED fibers embedded between the layers project soft ambient light into the cabin, a glow so subtle it seems to come from the glass itself. Inside Nomad X, day and night aren't divided by walls. They transition through light. This adaptive skin isn't only about beauty or privacy, it's energy management. By controlling heat gain and solar absorption, Nomad X reduces HVAC load by nearly 40%, extending off-grid endurance far beyond conventional RVs. Every photon counts. Every degree of temperature matters. Because the difference between waste and efficiency defines the next generation of mobile design. When most people imagine an RV interior, they think of compartments, tight spaces, small windows, and fixed furniture. Nomad X abandons that logic entirely. Step inside and you don't feel contained, you feel weightless. The interior isn't divided by walls, but by zones, subtle transitions defined by light and texture. Every surface has a dual purpose. Every material serves both form and function. The kitchen module is compact, but engineered with the precision of a yacht galley. Flush-mounted induction surfaces, carbon composite cabinetry, and an integrated refrigeration wall that blends invisibly with the structure. Sensors detect occupancy and activate soft under-cabinet lighting automatically. No handles, no mechanical clatter, just intelligent design, elegant, frictionless, deliberate. The living zone reconfigures itself depending on time of day. During daylight, the furniture arranges for openness and view. At night, surfaces realign to create intimacy. Lighting adjusts to circadian rhythm. Everything is connected by a hidden system of microactuators beneath the floor, mechanisms that convert movement into stillness. The floor itself floats on vibration-dampening mounts, isolating the cabin from road noise when parked. The bedroom zone is a sanctuary. A retractable queen-size frame rises from a hidden cavity beneath the lounge deck, its surface memory-adaptive and climate-controlled. Overhead, the glass turns fully transparent, unless you whisper the command, night mode. When active, night mode adjusts humidity, oxygen, and temperature automatically for optimal rest. The system tracks sleep phases using integrated biometric sensors in the bed's surface. No noise, no distractions, just a sense of suspended calm. In the bathroom module, space efficiency meets spa-grade design. The shower uses a closed-loop water purification system, filtering and reusing each drop through graphene filtration layers. Fixtures are minimal, crafted from brushed titanium, and surfaces are coated with hydrophobic nanoceramic to resist dirt and moisture. Even the mirror adapts. It doubles as a transparent display for water use, lighting control, and ambient weather information. The absence of clutter isn't emptiness, it's clarity. Nomad X isn't designed to impress you with excess. It's designed to disappear, leaving only space, light, and the world beyond its glass. Every edge is softened by purpose. Every detail feels inevitable. From the magnetic couplers in its joints to the invisible airflow system that circulates purified air, Nomad X turns engineering into atmosphere. And for the first time in RV design, luxury feels lighter than air.
A concept isn't proven by sketches or renderings. It's proven by silence. By the quiet moment before movement, when engineering meets environment and nothing fails. This is the Nomad X Prototype 01, undergoing its first endurance trial. 1 week, 600 miles, and every imaginable condition. Desert heat, coastal humidity, mountain cold. The aerodynamic body responds like liquid metal, reshaping the boundary layer of air around it. At 60 miles an hour, its drag coefficient drops below 0.26, numbers once reserved for supercars. Solar glass panels recharge the onboard energy bank as it moves, storing enough power for 48 hours off-grid. Inside, sensors measure micro-vibrations, temperature gradients, and air purity. Every second, data streams to the design lab in Palo Alto, where engineers track performance in real time. Each failure, a vibration, a thermal spike, a delay in actuator response, becomes a line of code rewritten overnight. That's the difference between a dream and a prototype. Iteration. Nomad X evolves with every mile. On the open road, it's not just transport. It's a statement that luxury no longer has to mean excess, and technology doesn't have to mean noise. Inside this moving glass cocoon, sound disappears. Only the rhythm of the tires, the pulse of the horizon. You realize comfort isn't about softness, it's about stillness. The RV expands outward, transparent wings unfurling until it becomes almost architectural, half vehicle, half home.
Ambient lighting follows the sun's descent, casting warm gold through the cabin. Somewhere in this moment lies the future of American travel. Not faster, not louder, but smarter. Energy stored by day lights the night in silence. Waste becomes resource. Glass becomes protection. Mobility becomes serenity. Nomad X is more than a new chapter in RV design. It's a reminder that the road ahead, clear or unseen, is always made by those who dare to see through it.